Have you checked your MD5 lately? No, it has nothing to do with your cholesterol, but for Linux downloads, it may be something that's just as important. Alright, so you wanted to download a Linux-based operating system maybe for the first time, and you're not sure exactly how to get started. Well, if you follow my channel, or if you are new, I guess, three of my favorite Linux-based OSs for newbies will be Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and Zorin. Now, currently I'm waiting for Zorin 6 to be released, and then by the end of this month, hopefully Linux Mint 13. But that being said, let's say you wanted to try out Linux Mint 12. Well, let me show you here. You would go to the Linux Mint website. You would go to the downloads here, and you would pick the standard edition, if you want to call it that, Linux Mint 12 Lisa DVD, and for a DVD, and for example 64-bit. You will have some information here, such as, of course, the name and the size of the download. In this situation, it is 1 GB. The MD5, you will see basically a code. Okay? When you download this, you need to check the integrity of this download to make sure that it is not basically corrupted. And you need to check that code to make sure that it matches this code on the website. If you check this hash, okay, and it doesn't match, the download has been corrupted, and you should not install this Linux Mint 12. Now, it doesn't mean that if it's corrupted that it may not install. It may install, but it's probably not going to run correctly. Chances are, if the download is corrupted, it's probably going to give you some error in terms of trying to install it. Ubuntu, it's the same thing. If you wanted to download Ubuntu, and this is from help.ubuntu.com/community/Ubuntu hashes. I'll have these shortcuts down in the show notes. And you have the various releases here. The latest one, of course, is Ubuntu 12.04 LTS, the precise pangolin. And you have various MD5 hash, or as I like to call it, codes here. Let's say you wanted to download Ubuntu desktop, this one here. This is just an example. If I can get it to work right. Alright. There we go. Let's say you wanted to download Ubuntu 12.0 for the standard 32-bit ISO. Here's a code here. Once again, when you download that file, that operating system to be installed, before you install, check this code here on the website that matches the code that you just downloaded. Now, if you go to the community wiki for Ubuntu, there is a terrific documentation page, simple documentation page for us Windows dummies. If you've never done this before, and explains exactly what this is and how to do it, including how to check it on Mac and on Windows. Now, I've looked through this twice. Trust me, it's very, very easy. Check this out. I don't currently have any downloads on my Ubuntu system here because Zorin 6 has yet to be released, and I'm waiting for Linux Mint 13. Now, once I download one of those, probably here at the end of the month, I'll have a follow-up to this. But this will give you pretty much all the information you need to check your MD5. As far as Windows goes, there is a terrific program called WinMD5 Sum, and you can download this. It's an open source hash verification program, and I just downloaded it. Now, of course, this is for Windows, not for Ubuntu, so I will discard it. And this will allow you to check that code for free. That's it. That's how important the MD5 sum, the code, the hash, however you want to call it, that's how important this is. If you have a corrupted download, you will have, if you can install it, you will have a corrupted install, and you will think that you have bugs when you do not.